Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm like,
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Woodford Reserve Rye. It's been a hot minute since we did some rye reviews on here. So this one, actually, my wife was super excited. She went to the liquor store and she's like, I think I found a special one. I was like, yeah, it depends how we round up special, but we'll see what it is.
That
But,
should be ripped.
huh? What? I don't know what you're talking
The whole
about.
thing comes up.
What does?
All
All right. Anyways, again, so this is, of course, 90.4 proof. We got it for $29.99. It's rumored to be a 6 to 7 year rye whiskey. So the company is Brown-Forman. A distillery, of course, is Woodford Reserve. This is a 53% rye, 33% corn, 14% malted barley. So it should be like the barely legal ryes that you would like. This happens to be batch barrel number 0358 and bottle number 2022. So this is not the first time that Brown-Forman has done a rye whiskey. Back in 1996, when Heaven Hill burnt down, Brown-Forman actually took up the distilling of their Rittenhouse rye. I just made a mess with that. And so they took that knowledge of making rye whiskey, and then they made it into their own brand. So that is the fun fact of that. Yeah, I had a little problem with the spillage on this one. Someone rattled me with the tape breaking. I don't know what was going on. But
Well, I showed you, but
I don't know. So let's see what they.
Sometimes the attention span with them is not very high.
I'm trying to do three things at once, and you're just yelling at me saying, "Take it up."
I
don't know why you would have ripped down here. I want to cut here so you can put it together. But
I like plastic.
all right, well,
Plastic is very bad for men.
I would have took it.
Testicles.
I would have took it off. It's obviously bad for turtles too. But this has a nice nose.
I was going to say, I was looking at that as 53, and I'm like, damn. But it's not. It's no huge mint.
It's not overly minty right off the
No.
bat. I mean, I assumed before I did the research. This has been in the sack for months, but I did the research a long time ago. But I was assuming it wasn't going to be a 95.5 rye. I didn't think they would do that. You know what I mean? And then after I read the research, I remember they redid the Rittenhouse, and we liked Rittenhouse rye. Actually, it was actually very good.
There's a little tweak in the flavor, but not overpowering. Which for me, I don't mind it at all. And again, Woodford just always has like a nice, easy, smooth drink.
You know, as much as I want to complain about the fact that it's always 90.4 proof, it's never drinks super soft. It never drinks super hot. It's just kind of like a happy place when it comes to like it drinks.
I can
good.
see. Yes,
it just drinks.
It's never.
good.
There's no like not a huge sparkle.
No,
Not a huge. Oh, my throat's burning. This
does have more than the
easy.
Traditional Woodford Reserve stuff.
Oh yeah.
To me,
but
you
again,
are
it's
getting
almost,
that peppery mint.
It's deceiving, almost like the knob.
Yes.
You know, where you're not getting a crazy rye spice. You don't get the crazy rye sparkle.
It almost. I think I would say it was like 100 proofer though. I think it drinks a little bit hotter because you're getting that rye spice. You're not getting a super mint
I'll be hard
on the palate though.
This will be a close one, unless after if it's in a blind. If the mint comes out,
I could very well. That's what I'm saying.
If it comes out in the end, or I could almost call this a bourbon right off the bat, because it's got a caramel. It's got everything in there.
That's why I know you were like, oh man, you're gonna start with a rye. I actually really like this. It brings a little more mint than some of the others that I've had, but I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the mid palate, it's kind of bringing me.
It's a slight spruce-like flavor-esque in the end, but it's not crazy. It's not like that's all you taste.
It's not like when we did the Whistle Pig 10 when Steve brought it, and it was like mint from the beginning to the end. It was like you just brushed your teeth mint. You know what I mean?
Well,
Where this,
not even that good.
It was spearmint, right? It was more like but this I actually like.
That was like a bad pine needle.
This, it's still 33% corn, and it does have a nice little sweetness to it.
I think that's probably what mellows it down.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. 14% malted barley.
It's
a good mixture.
It's an easy. It is. It's an easy little. If you have not had a rye, this would be a good start of rye. $30. It's not outrageous. and it's not huge proof.
If you didn't drink all the Rittenhouse, I'd like to see what it did up against that. Because I actually remember Rittenhouse feeling like I killed that bottle. I actually really like that one. But I remember Rittenhouse being, I remember it being like more bourbon-esque than, you know what I mean? And it kind of reminds me of this.
It was
in memory-wise.
Yeah, because I thought old Overholt had a little more of the pine to it.
Yeah, that was so long ago. You're probably correct. I don't remember, but we do have another one that we could go back to, because I did grab another one
because
recently.
he's got like the old man on the bottle, and I see that when I shop, so that's why that one stands out more. But Rittenhouse, I guess I probably walked by because as much I know we did it.
That's the black and the red one.
I know.
Yeah.
I just
But I have old the whole
actually,
bottle in Bond, so we can.
I don't mind
actually,
this.
No, this is what I was going to say. For those, to me, for those people that want to like dip your toes into a rye, if you are a bourbon person, to me this is like an ideal setting on that, because again, like you said,
get the notes, a vanilla note.
Yep, you're still getting a bourbon-esque flavor.
You do. Well, notes too.
Yep,
not all pine.
Right, and I mean it's at a decent proof. Everything about this,
I think Steve will like this as well.
Everything about this screams like beginner. You know what I mean? Like to me, it's nice. It's good tasting.
I get it.
It's not hot. It's not too much of anything.
The old timers are going to say it's not a beginner there, young lad.
Oh no, been around for a dog's sake.
Well, because it could be his favorite. He's like, yeah.
No, I'm not saying beginning as in like simple. I'm saying it like if you're not a rye guy, you're not a rye guy. You're saying you're liking this. That's what I'm saying. It's for someone who's going into something like dip your toes in Scotch. Try this. Dip your toes in rye. This is a good one for that. That's what I mean.
Start here before Scotch.
Well, no, that not that it's by any means.
I like the notes.
I actually think I think I like that little hint of the mint over the.
Are you gonna pull the mint out of the nose? I'm not.
I'm
not.
I might not. And that's
I'm
why
not right now. We'll see.
Honestly, that it depends how this opens up, because and I'll just say this for the record for everyone that watches, like we try to give you 100% what we really believe, what we're tasting at the time. I can't tell you how different some things are. And I'll use a prime example, just came out not that long ago. That Green River wheat was a solid bourbon. I would not have believed if you told me when we were going to do that blind that thing was going to dominate. And it 100% dominated. But when we cracked it, it was just okay. It wasn't like lighting our heads up. But it trashed over some of the bigger brands.
Against something else. Again, if you started with this, you're going to be happy with this. But if you start with this and try something else, it depends.
It is different when you put them up and it's blind and you have no idea what you're drinking. It makes a big difference on you're just going on straight taste.
Right.
That one, but that opened up a lot. That had so much more taste and flavor that we just cracked this. This may be a whole nother ball of wax a week from now.
Second time we poured, there's a little more hint of mint in the taste.
I was going to say that's the same thing.
Not in the nose though.
No,
the nose is going to blow me away because I'll be like, no, it doesn't smell like a rye, but the taste I do get. The little bit of a, I always say blue spruce.
And I know what you're saying. I'm smelling the mint in the nose because I know what I'm smelling. But if this is in one of our sample bottles, I may not.
It's weak.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I know I'm looking for that.
I get it more. I get it a little more in a taste on. There's that little twinge of, and again, you never had pine tree tea and all that crap, so. Don't really recommend it. It's supposed to be good for you if you're out there in survival land, but
this actually has a lot of flavor.
No,
it as it sits in your mouth.
I was just going to say, it has now a nice does tingle on my tongue a little bit, and I get this little sparkle of the mint now that we're on like a little more sample.
Yeah, it really.
I'm not disappointed though.
It's very good.
Someone we had, I'd be like, it's a rye. No, it's a rye, and I'm definitely not the fan of 95.5. This is again A+ to Woodford. It's always like a nice.
Good. I'm glad he said that because they also make a single malt that we're going to try next. So we're going to have to try. I'm
going to try them either way.
We'll see if we can finally bring you over to the dark side on the Scotch land. But honestly, if you've never tried this, I was looking the other day because we haven't done a rye in a long time, but we don't have like I mean, Russell's makes a rye. We didn't do a lot. Old Forester makes a rye. There's a lot of ryes we didn't do. I know you do a beeline like this because you don't want to look at them, but I'm going to have to do another.
Stupid me. I end up buying more, and you're like, haha, jackass, bought another rye.
Right.
So when I'm shopping, if it's on sale, I'll buy it.
But no, we're going to have to look into it. But this one's actually very good.
It is.
So if you have not tried it, give it a try. We'll keep this short and sweet because I think our last one ran a little long. But there you go. Woodford Reserve Rye. Hands down, $29.99. I think it's a buy all day. At that price, besides, that's a steal. I mean, that's cheaper than every other Woodford we ever. Because I thought they were a lot more.
Right, it's right in the range of
a
rye. It's
very good.
It's 90 proof, so it's not screaming.
Nope.
You know, if it was 108, 120, then I'm sure it would go. $30 is this. You would not be disappointed.
No, I don't think you will. So there you go. Leave a comment down below if you've tried it or you haven't tried it. Let me know. I do like talking to everyone. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. It may or may not be on there. We did get a P.O. box. Someone was asking for one of them. So I'm going to try to put more stuff in the description. I'm going to try to pizzazz that up too. So we'll see. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more.
Cheers. Subscribe.